On a calm Sunday morning in Puerto López, a small fishing town on Ecuador's Pacific coast, beachgoers stumbled on a scene that shook the nation. 5 human heads were found hanging from ropes tied between wooden poles right on the sand, just meters from the ocean. The gruesome find was on what's normally a peaceful beachfront known for whale watching and tourism. Police were called in, and images of the scene quickly spread across social media, leaving the world stunned. This was no ordinary crime. This was a message. Next to the heads was a wooden sign. It wasn't just disturbing. It carried words meant to intimidate. The message read that the town belongs to us and warned anyone involved in extorting local fishermen that they had been identified and would face the same fate. In Ecuador, these protection payments are called vaccine cards, a threat familiar to locals who know how gangs pressure coastal communities. This wasn't random violence. It was meant to terrify. Authorities believe the display was a violent warning from one criminal group to another. Puerto López sits along key routes used by drug traffickers moving cocaine between Peru, Colombia, and the world, and rival gangs have been clashing violently for control of territory. Local police say this could be an escalation of those battles. But what made matters worse? The rest of the bodies connected to these heads have not been found, deepening the mystery behind this brutal message. This wasn't the first violent incident in the area. Just weeks earlier, gunmen opened fire on the same beach, killing 9 people, including a baby. Locals say fear is growing. Once safe and scenic areas now feel dangerous. Ecuador's most violent year on record was 2025, with over 9,000 homicides as criminal groups expanded their influence. Citizens, business owners, and tourists alike now walk the streets with caution. Police increased patrols and forensic teams began their work, but no arrests have been made. The identities of the victims remain unclear, and the rest of the bodies have not been found. Who were they and why were they chosen? For the people of Puerto López, fear now replaces peace, as a once quiet beach town waits for answers in a case that remains open and unresolved.